The atmosphere is pretty much, that of elections, as you can feel it yourself.
I can see where we are standing right now. I'm seeing Republican signs. I'm seeing Democratic Party signs. I'm seeing all sorts of signs. What does this tell from a democracy point of view, considering you've seen how elections go by in Zimbabwe?
Yeah, you can see from the background that there's a plethora of, banners, some saying, for Democrats, some for Republicans. And you can also see individual names in there. You can also see, posters of judges who are also going to be elected in this elections. So it pretty much reflects, the multiplicity of choices that, Americans have coming into this election. And you can also see that unlike other countries where you'll see people vandalizing posters, these posters are well placed, and it seems like everyone is really happy to see them there, and it's a beautiful sight, so to say.
Lastly, I know we will talk again after the elections. Do you have a pick?
Well, I don't have a pick. In my country, you say people say honorarane butsu wakada kuita my elections. But I mean, like at this time, I don't have a pick. But I feel that this election is more of a 50-50. You cannot really tell which side is going to win. With early voting coming in, the votes are pretty much seem to be neck and neck. So I'll just stay neutral at this time.
My name is Innocent Nduruza. I'm here in Texas. I'm representing the youth out here. What I think about the election, I am sure that it's going to change your life. It's going to change my life. As an immigrant who is here, I'm sure it's going to change.
Have you been following these parties here when they were campaigning, the Democrats and the Republicans? And I've seen so many other signs in the stations out there.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people campaigning out there from different parties. I've seen the Democrats, they are in the streets campaigning, putting some posters and spreading their word. I am sure everyone is given an opportunity to campaign, so it's going to be a free and fair. That's my opinion.
And then as a young man, yes, there are things that you probably want to say, 1, 2, 3, I need to hear this from the next president. What would you want to say?
Well, from the coming president, the incoming president,
yes,
I'm expecting to see a change in terms of economic. I need the businesses and to be revived. I need education, our education to be emancipated. I'm also looking forward to see the development in terms of infrastructure.
I feel like this is the most important election in America right now.
Why?
Because there's too much going on in America at the moment.
All right.
And what I stand for is a Zimbabwean, right? I feel like with Biden and Harris, what they've been doing in the last 4 years is anti everything I believe in. Yeah.
So, in other words, you are rooting for change.
Yeah, but we need a change.
You have your pick already on who you want to come in?
Of course, because prices they've gone up. Like renting is up, food is up, business is bad in the last 4 years. Before that, I do trucking. I'm a trucker. Before Biden, we're doing very well, but after Biden, it went down.
So who do you want to see walk into the White House?
Trump.
I feel so excited to witness an election that is very free, fair, and transparent. I've never witnessed that before. Back from Africa, where I come from, we are used to elections that are violent, elections that are disputed, elections where the ruling parties, they take charge of election bodies, which is actually different from what I'm witnessing here. Everyone is given the platform to campaign freely without intimidation. Everyone is given equal opportunity to campaign on television. Everyone is given equal opportunity to meet people. It's unlike where we have a situation in Africa where others are bad to campaign, others are bad to meet people, while these others are campaigning. So it's something different. So I'm actually excited to see a free and fair and very transparent process.
Do you have a pick in this election?
Obviously, I have one.
Tell us more.
I go for Kamala Harris.
Why?
I like her policies.
Okay.
Her policies about immigration. Her policies about, when one wants to buy a house, she said she will give you 20,000 as down payment. Her policies are pro-poor. Her policies are for the ordinary people.
Of the two candidates that we have, they both have their strengths and weaknesses, but I would say my candidate of choice is Donald Trump.
All right.
I know people will be coming for me, but
Will they?
I will tell you my few reasons.
Why Trump?
Well, he does have his shortcomings. I mean, his character, we don't even have to go into detail. He is a lot of things, but when it comes to moving the country forward, like getting the country to regain its dominant status, he's my best bet.
Okay.
Not taking anything away from Kamala, I think she's good. I would actually want to see a female president in America, definitely, but in this instance or at this point in time, I would have to say Donald Trump.
It's really difficult because there's so much noise about it, and sometimes you don't really know what people or where people stand on certain issues. You just hear, the whole caricatures of what you see on TV, and then you're trying to think, hey man, how does this relate to me? I'm African at the end of the day. I haven't heard anything that really says anything about Africa. So in that regard, I'm not really too crazy about the pageantry of this one is up, this one is down.